So what we're going to do today, we're going to the zoo. Why the zoo? Well, it's about 7 or 8 minute walk from here. So why not? Let's check it out. Santa Fe Zoo coming up. Let's check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell for the next video. I try to put them out as regular as possible, but I need your support. So please go ahead and subscribe. All right, this is the entrance right here. It's located on Carrera 52 or Avenida Guayabo, which is pretty much the same street. But this is the entrance. I mean, this is a Friday evening, so that's why there's so much traffic. So definitely don't come here on a Friday evening. The hours of operations are like Tuesday through Sunday, 9 to 5. But I think it stopped letting people in at 4. So if you want to check out this park, definitely come in before 4 o'clock, between 9 and 4. Of course, if it's a holiday on a Monday, that means it's going to be closed on Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday. If Monday's a holiday, then it's going to be closed on Tuesday. Otherwise, Monday is closed. It's a beautiful park. I mean, as soon as I walked in, I just was amazed at just how green it is. I mean, it's a park, it's a zoo, no doubt, but it's just so green. Let's talk about the park. It's a popular park with, hundreds of mammals, reptiles, and birds on display. I mean, it's definitely worth visiting with kids. I went there just to check it out. I mean, I'm not really a zoo person, but hey, it's nearby. I said, why not check it out since I'm right next to it? So if you're in the city and you had a little time on your hand, check out the Santa Fe Zoo. It's about, the exhibit covers about 10 acres, so it's not a big zoo, in comparison. I mean, I lived in Washington, D.C. for like 20 years, and the zoo there is 163 acres. And another comparison, the San Diego Zoo, which is probably one of the premier zoos in the world, cover over 1,800 acres. So this is a very small zoo. They have probably almost 240 mammals, 470 birds, about 230 reptiles. Now, of course, I didn't see nowhere near that. A lot of, you know how it is when you go to a zoo. It seems like everybody's hiding, all the animals are hiding. So this was no different. Of course, so basically it has like a total of like 1,000 animals. And basically these animals are pretty much from Central and South Americas. So that's probably why you will find animals only unique to this region, not what you would see in other. So don't really expect to see elephants or what's that? The kangaroos or anything like that. They definitely not in this. Well, I didn't see them. So, but you're gonna find some similar animals you find in other zoos, but you're also gonna just find just animals again that's unique to this region. So now in addition, you can see when I got in, I was just amazed how just green. Medellin is green anyway, so it's not a surprise, but just walk inside the zoo and just see all these trees and shrubs and palm trees and fruit bearing trees and I don't know. Just all type of trees, and it's like an oasis. It was just amazing in being in there. It's just amazing. So anyway, I'm gonna not say much because one of the things I did, even though the intent was just to kind of share with the viewers, I was amazed how serene it was in there. Keep in mind, this zoo is basically right smack in the middle of a neighborhood. You know what I mean? There's a neighborhood surrounding this zoo, and even though it's surrounded by walls, I was amazed how quiet it was in there. You just notice all the traffic that I noticed on the outside, but I didn't really hear that on the inside. I mean, I went, it wasn't super quiet, but I mean, it was quiet enough, considering it's right smack middle in the neighborhood. Now, there was one time where, obviously, you had a clear reminder that you were in the neighborhood because, I hear someone bumping their music in their car. But for the most part, it was super, super quiet, and I was impressed. So it felt serene being, among, just like in the middle of I don't want to say a fake jungle, but it felt like a little fake jungle where it was just quiet. So that was great. So yeah, I was also amazed that some of the animals, I'm talking about small reptiles and birds, were just kind of like walking around free. I mean, I have to admit, when I saw that, I saw a iguana and a bird, and what else did I see? I saw something else, just not in cages. So obviously they're harmless animal, but I was kind of concerned about what else is not in cage. So I didn't feel totally comfortable with some of the. I mean, it obviously was pretty secure, but it just, I don't know, seeing those things out and about just kind of set the stage like what else is not secured, So, so I kind of toured the zoo with caution, just thinking, about how safe and secure some of these, wires and fences and whatever are. You know what I mean? Depends on what that's. Again, it was no problem, but it just set the stage when I first walked in. Also, there is no place to eat. There is a restaurant, but it's closed. I don't know. Obviously, that's one of the things that hasn't opened back up. So the restaurant is still closed. They do have a lot of vending machine, but mostly selling, sodas, water, stuff like that. No really candy or anything like that. I mean, they didn't. I had a bag with me. They didn't ask to check my bag, so I don't know. Maybe you can bring your own food because there is kind of like a picnic area out there. So you can definitely check out the picnic area, and and then bring food. I guess. Again, they didn't ask to check my bag, so I guess you can bring food since they don't really sell food. I went to this building right here thinking it was, some type of animal inside, so it was locked. Not sure what's, see, that's one of the reptiles right there, iguana, just walking around, like a big one too, which, happens. I saw that actually at Park Explorer too, so I guess that's not unusual. But anyway, it's unusual in the States to see something that big walking around that's not in some type of cage. But anyway, it's again, it's kind of a free range type park, and to a certain extent, So again, for the size, it's a beautiful, beautiful park, and it's extremely clean. Definitely a family or couple type place to check out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you just kind of check out the rest of the just the park. No voiceover, no music. I'm gonna pick back up towards the end. Enjoy the park. Just enjoy the serenity of just being in this nice kind of oasis that's in the middle of a neighborhood. So check it out.
Vea un tigrillo nano, ¿cierto?
That's pretty much about it. This is a small park. It's a little more free reign than I expected, but I mean, nothing dangerous. It's just, I guess I'm used to everything being in some type of gate or cages, but not here. You find some things that are definitely not locked up. So in this video here, it's actually a pretty good view of the park. It's a beautiful park. Definitely check it out. It's 20 pesos to get in, 20,000 pesos to get in. So if you decide to come here, definitely check it out. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for the next report, the next video. Excuse me. All right.